from Studio 105, anything and everything and shit podcast with Justin and Eric. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? Get it. Oh, man. That was a little rough one, huh?
How you guys doing today?
What's happening, y'all? Thank you back for tuning in. We appreciate y'all, you as viewers and your subscribers and your thumbs and all that goodness.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, everybody.
Thank you, y'all. How was everybody's Christmas and all that good stuff?
Yeah, my Christmas was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah. Had fun with the girls, all that stuff. They kind of made out as always. And, yeah, just fun hanging out with them. And, you know.
Did you get a bunch of cool toys?
No, I got, just a coffee cup, some socks, and a shirt and stuff like that, Yeah.
Nice.
It's a
coffee cups and shirts.
Yeah, man. It's kind of, as you get older, it's kind of one of those things. Yeah. Unless you really, really want something and be like, hey, give me this. It's, it's kind of, it's just one of them holidays, kind of kick it with the girls. It's more about them now for me anyways.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you get some cool stuff?
Oh, yeah. We got to hang out with the family, see some, my parents, my in-laws that I haven't seen for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good to hang out with them. Shout out to Jerry and Sharon.
Right on.
Love
Shout
you
out.
guys.
What up?
Yeah, it was cool. Got to see, my stepson hang out with their family and
Nice.
take them to the park yesterday and watch my little granddaughter drive around in her little side-by-side four-wheel thing. Dude. It's like remote control.
Jamming out there, huh?
Got a bucket on it. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Like you can just back up, throw some stuff in it. She's got a shovel on it. She's like, I'm going to go ahead and dig some stuff.
Yeah,
she's like getting out, walking alongside it while it's driving next to her. Like, she's ghost riding the whip.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. That's cool, man. That's the cool thing about holidays is, especially if you're able to spend time with family. I mean, I know unfortunately some of us don't get that opportunity, and it sucks. But I appreciate the time that I get to spend with friends, family, and all that good stuff. I actually even went and hung out with our buddy Ernie yesterday. Took him to a movie and stuff. Went and saw Anaconda with Jack Black.
Ernie.
What up, Ernie? Hey, subscribe and like, dude. Thumbs up, fucker.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to us by now, you're dead to us.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of messed up, sir. I keep reaching out to you and telling you, hey, like and
subscribe. Do you know how to subscribe? Do you know which button to hit?
The button, man. The button.
I'll show you which buttons to hit.
Yeah. But hey, if any of y'all looking for a movie to go check out, funny, it's actually even kid friendly, nothing too scary. There's a couple of jump scares. It's kind of funny, but yeah, mostly humorous. It is Jack Black and Paul Rudd. So we're checking
Ice
out.
Cube just shows up, huh?
Yeah, Ice Cube out of the nowhere.
That's pretty cool.
He's got a pretty cool scenes and stuff like that. So worth it. Yeah. So check it out.
Right on.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the movies in a long time. It's I think the last one we went to was with my grandson for like Sonic or something. Sonic 2.
That was a little while ago, huh?
That's a pretty cool movie, though.
Almost a year since that movie's been out,
Probably.
maybe. Yeah.
It's been a while. We got a pretty nice theater by our house, but they're so expensive that it's like
luckily we caught the matinee yesterday, so it was matinee prices, but still it's
there's nothing wrong with a matinee movie.
Nah. And I figured it was probably for the four of us, it was about $100, with we got snacks and cost of tickets and got to get the popcorn, so dude, got it. Yeah,
movie popcorn.
Yeah, man, movie popcorn is the shit.
Right.
So you can't
stomach ache afterwards. And
hey, well, you can't. Yeah, all the salt and butter, extra butter, dude. That's
gotta have it
for you.
That's cool. Well, today is 10 years sober for me from alcohol. So,
dude, that's awesome. Very, very awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like it's become such a normal part of life,
right?
That it's a huge deal. I'm never gonna not think it's a big deal. Well, you know what I mean? And it is. It took me a lot. It took a lot of people a lot to help me. So it's not like it's a little thing. It's just it's come to a point now in my life where it's like, I never thought that I would be free from any kind of grip of any kind of substance,
right?
Of anything, but it is a possibility. And here I am today, 10 years later, like
Right.
not 10 days, not 10 months, but 10 years later.
It's a long
I'm
freaking
like,
time.
holy bazookas, brother.
Yeah.
Like,
well, no,
dude.
and that's the thing is like,
and
you
we're
know,
talking
I mean,
about me, this guy.
Well, right.
It's so it's
And,
just anyway.
And that's what I was gonna say is because I mean, like we've known each other for freaking ever, and so we were partying together back in, and so that in our starts of partying and stuff like that. So we both know each other's kind of journeys of where we're how we've come to get to where we're at, and man, it's a very long journey for you, and I'm proud of you as hell, man. I mean, that's dude. It's like I'm only 3 years in it. It's a struggle. So I could. I mean, when I get to my 10-year mark, I'll be like, damn. This is what.
And like I've always said, 30 seconds is a long time when that's what your life is. When your life is surrounded by the obsession of drugs and alcohol, that's what your life is. Then when you've got 30 seconds that you have to get through, that's a long time. 30 minutes, 30 hours, 30 days, it's everything. That's a huge, huge step. So it doesn't matter that it's, it matters that it's 10 years, but it doesn't matter because I do only have today.
Right.
If I don't take care of today, then it doesn't matter that I have 10 years. All of it's gone. So to that, I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, a very, very heartfelt thank you to every person that's helped me along the way. There's a lot of really big people in my life that helped me get sober and helped me stay on the straight path and wanted things for me and loved me when I couldn't love myself, So to those people, I want to say thank you very much, Getting sober has obviously changed my entire life to the point where, no, I didn't get everything back that I lost. And it's okay. Like I'm okay with the stuff that I lost because a lot of it was stuff that I didn't need in my life. So, a lot of people get sober because they want to get things back. I got myself back, and that was the most important thing to getting anything on track in my life. So if anybody doubts that they can do it themselves, I'm telling you right now, I was the biggest F up in the world. If you gave me an opportunity or anything like that, I would screw it up no matter what it was. So, and I'm here 10 years later saying, it can happen. You can change your whole life. It doesn't matter as long as you're upright and you're still breathing, you got a chance, man.
Yeah.
Clock hasn't hit 0 yet.
Not yet. That's when.
Anyway, just wanted to spit that out and tell everybody thank you. From the bottom of my heart for, my wife. She's the biggest, most influential person in my life is my wife. I live for that woman. I love her to death.
Right.
And she's also going to be celebrating 10 years pretty soon, God willing. So, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to see any reason for change.
Right.
You know what I mean? I changed for myself, but I wouldn't have seen any reason to change if it wasn't for her. So I'll always be thankful and love her forever. Love you, baby.
Awesome. It's nice to have people in your lives that will have that effect on you.
Yep.
It's awesome that there are people out there that will help change our lives and affect everything that it's we don't even realize until it happens, and then we're just like, wow, that's an amazing feeling to have.
It is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we will get into some.
Oh, so I got a friend, she's Star. Hello, Star. Thank you for listening and subscribing. I think you subscribed.
Star?
I don't know, but anyway, she gave me a kind of a story to kind of look into. I started looking into it, with all the holidays and all that stuff, and I was like, wow, what a rabbit hole this has become. But it's a missing persons. Sebastian Wayne Drake. She sent it to me. And it had a little headline of kid goes missing, blah, blah, and parents go take their RV the next morning and go camping while this kid's missing. And I was like, well, that's kind of crazy. I wonder what the heck's going to go on. And I was wanting to find out what happened to this. I was expecting to find out something bad, and it was going to be a short story, but no, it's a pretty deep rabbit hole, and it involves a couple other people that some other lady. That's why I was like, the whole rabbit hole thing, wasn't expecting this lady to pop up in here, and I was like, wow. So I'll give you a little bit of information on her too as well. Cool.
All right, yeah, cool. And I got some stuff about the Grand Canyon and things that they have found. A very specific person has found down there that basically they say doesn't exist, and yet you can't go anywhere near it now. So we'll talk about that when we get back.
What up, people? How y'all doing? Hey, welcome back. So what I got is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, a 15-year-old kid. He ended up disappearing. He took a walk and never came back home. The reason why I started looking into this was a friend of mine from work, Star. What's up, Star? Thank you for the tuning in and all that stuff and subscribing and all that. But she gave me this little headline about it, and it was a 15-year-old boy goes missing, and parents go take the RV vacationing the next day. I'm like, what the flip is that, right? I'm like, who in the world does that? Well, we live in that kind of crazy world where people do that kind of stuff, and you find out that, well, yeah, they're the ones that buried the kid in the backyard and, never going to find them. Right. So I'm like, this is pretty, up our alley of our podcast, anything and everything and shit. So I start digging into it, and the boy, he ends up just going missing. He's a 15-year-old kid. He's still missing to this day. It's almost 2 years. He went missing in February of 2024, just out and just disappears. So I'm looking into it, trying to find out, why his parents were just going to take off and to, especially with their kid missing. And then Bullhorn Betty pops up. Yeah, Bullhorn Betty. And I'm like, what the frick is Bullhorn Betty? So I kind of Google into Bullhorn Betty. Well, Bullhorn Betty's another podcaster and has all this other stuff out. And she's all about this case. And I'm like, man, what the frick? Well, apparently Bullhorn Betty has also been harassing the parents of this missing kid because she's just really desperate to find this kid. Also, he's also autistic, which I forget to mention, but yeah, he's just out there. Well, the mom of this kid, Bullhorn Betty, must have something on that she's not divulging, because the mom came along and saying that Bullhorn Betty is passing by her house on her podcast live, and she was able to actually even get a restraining order on Bullhorn Betty. Now, yeah, I know it's very weird. It's saying that she's harassing her. Well, and Bullhorn Betty's like, I did it once. I passed by her because I find that this story is very interesting, as well as I did. Probably, finding out this, the RV and whatnot, and the kid's missing. He's still not, still haven't been found. I mean, 2 years, a 15-year-old kid with autism. I mean, you'd think that there would be some kinds of signs of them. But yeah, so that's kind of at the moment what I have for you with Sebastian missing and the parents just going camping with him, just walking off.
Let's check out this bullhorn Betty lady real
Yeah.
fast.
Well, good morning, my beautiful coffee beans. Turn your volumes down. Turn your volumes down. It feels like Monday morning. It feels like Monday morning. What the hell are you doing up so early, Betty? What are you doing up so early? We're barely getting the crust out of our eyes. We're barely getting the crust. I know, we're here ridiculously early. It's not even 6 o'clock in the morning yet. Betty, what are you doing to us? Betty got to work. We got a lot of work to do. I never stop working, folks. I never stop working. We are one of the hardest working channels, I swear, on this. At least it feels that way from this side, okay? I'm not trying to diminish anybody's hard work out there, you content creators. I love you all. Well, most of you, okay? Well, let's not lie. Let's not lie. Most of you I love, right? But I feel like we're one of the hardest working stations on this platform. Okay, I feel like I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and don't drop until 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I don't know about you, but anyways, it is nice to see everybody. I'm going to start with the vertical chat. I don't think we have a whole lot of people over there. Gina, it's nice to see you this morning. Libby, I saw you came over. Eeyore, I saw you came over. And of course, Sonia, it feels like a crazy lady bouncing between two chats. Thank you so much. We appreciate all your work. I appreciate all your work. Eeyore's over here. There's Libby. There's me. It's nice to see you.
She's kind of interesting lady. I mean, it just as much. She's definitely into this. Where is Sebastian? Right. I mean, as many as you see, it's interesting that she's just this devoted.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's see if we can find some Where is Sebastian stuff for you.
Where is Sebastian?
Inside this beautiful neighborhood in Hendersonville, Tennessee, there is an unsolved mystery. It was a Sunday night going into a Monday morning, and 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers was supposed to be inside his home sleeping. His mother, Katie Proudfoot, says he went to bed at 9, but was making some noise around 10, including a thud sound. Katie told him to go to sleep. She went to bed around midnight. Then at 6 a.m., Katie woke up. She went to his room to get him ready for school, but Sebastian was gone. She searched the house and he was nowhere to be found. Sebastian's stepfather, Chris Proudfoot, was not home, and Sebastian's father, Seth Rogers, was at work about 45 minutes away. Police responded and began trying to figure out what happened. That was back on February 26th. And now, more than a month later, no sign of Sebastian, no sign of foul play, and no answers about what happened. Tonight, we'll take a look at some of the strange facts surrounding this case, like the lights in the neighborhood at 3 a.m. We'll also take a closer look at Sebastian and how his medical conditions and mental health could have played a role. And we'll focus on the water searches as we continue our investigation into the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers.
What up, people? Welcome back. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So what's going down?
Nothing.
Nothing
Why?
at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to talk.
We're supposed to talk.
Just kidding.
Something about the, what was it, the Grand Canyon?
Yep.
The Grand Canyon. Now, being from Arizona, I've never actually been to the Grand Canyon. I've flown over it. Well, it's just kind of like how we had talked about it a couple weeks ago. It's like, there's so much to see here in Colorado that we still haven't seen. I mean,
I can't fly over the Grand Canyon.
Huh? That's Antarctica, sir.
Huh?
That's Antarctica.
Well, according to these people, you can't fly over this part of the Grand Canyon. Check this out.
Well, the whole Grand Canyon thing is bananas. Like, there's areas of the Grand Canyon you cannot explore.
You cannot go. You cannot fly over.
Right.
And you can't fly under the rim. Yet when you go to those bad places, suddenly a white plane flies over under the rim, black helicopters show up. I showed on my episode. I show the black helicopters showing
Yes.
up. Like, they do show
Yeah. Like, they are protecting something.
something.
It's not as simple as this is a dangerous area, because you can go to any dangerous area.
You go just to the normal tourist area. It's
Right.
like, be careful. People
Right.
fall. 2 people a year fall.
Yeah, someone fell recently.
They
yeah,
did?
Yeah, an influencer. Of course, taking
Of
a
course.
selfie. But the Grand Canyon, there's been these crazy stories of people finding these like these caverns with like Egyptian artwork and hieroglyphics and these stories of artifacts that have been removed from there.
So the story is, it shows up, I believe, in like the Phoenix Gazette. It's 1903 or so, and the explorer is G.E. Kincaid, and he's going down. He's looking for gold deposits or whatever. This is just before Teddy Roosevelt made the Grand Canyon a preserve. He was a naturalist, so he finds these steps that are clearly man-made. He follows the steps up, and there's a cave, and he goes in there, and he describes hieroglyphics that look Egyptian but are not quite. He finds a statue that he describes as like Buddha-like, not Egyptian, not human, but sort of like Buddha, and all these weapons, shields, gold, all sorts of stuff. He keeps going. He finds a deserted city in the caves, and all these tunnels and caverns go everywhere, and he's trying to map everything. He comes out, and he goes back to town, and he gathers together a group that we're going to go find this stuff again. And people are excited about it. And a couple of weeks go by, and everyone's gathered to go on the expedition. He never shows. The expedition goes nowhere, and that's really the last we've heard of it.
Really? And is there any photographs or anything? No.
There never is of this stuff.
Right. Just descriptions.
Just a great story.
Well, the great part of the story is the fact that you actually can't go there. And the idea that there's an area where the military is protecting people from being foolish, that doesn't make any sense.
Nobody asks why.
Right.
Like, nobody asks why. It really bothers me about that story and all of these, whether it's disclosure or whatever. I don't hear anyone asking why. Well, they won't let us. Well, who's they?
Right.
Someone's in charge of stuff that's not the president
Right.
or Congress. So who is it? So,
Is it possible there's some sort of a government installation down there somewhere?
It's all going to be woo-woo conspiracy stuff, or it's real, or G.E. Kincaid found something and someone got to him.
But if G.E. Kincaid found something, why would they want to hide some ancient civilization discovery, particularly in the early 1900s? Like, why? For what reason?
I don't know why Graham Hancock is marginalized now.
Right, but that wouldn't you think that there's like less of a grip on that stuff in the 1900s, the
Yes.
early 1900s?
I would think so.
Yeah.
So my guess would be treasure and money. That would be my guess. Is it shows up in the paper, the government goes down there, like, there's a lot of stuff down here. Let's grab it, send it to the Smithsonian, who keeps 99% of the stuff under wraps. They have, a billion items that nobody can see, and then that's the end of it.
Yeah, but what the fuck? Which I would love to know the official reason. See if you can Google. Is there an official reason why you're not allowed to go to certain areas of the Grand Canyon?
They use a VPN there, brother.
The story, I was looking at an article about the original article, and it says that the 2 guys mentioned might not have even existed.
Right.
There's no evidence of them.
G.E. Kincaid?
And
Right.
another guy named S.A. Jordan.
Oh, so it might be just a story that someone printed, some horseshit.
Yeah, when I was looking into one of these things before, I found something explaining that back in the early 1900s, when newspapers were a really popular thing to read. I don't know if it was like a game or if there was actual prizes people would play or like amongst themselves to try to get fake stories printed. If you could get the craziest story printed, you win like $500 or.
I might be wrong, but I think Jordan was connected to the Smithsonian, at least according to the story.
I pulled this from the Smithsonian debunk, which, I mean, obviously they would if this is the way we're going to go with it, but them debunking this, and they gave 2 links, one to the original 1909 article and one to a 2008 update, and that's where I was pulling that from.
I don't trust the Smithsonian. They're exempt from all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like there's a law passed not too long ago that if you have Native American artifacts that are important to that culture, especially burial artifacts, they must be returned. Unless you're the Smithsonian, then
They're allowed to hold on to
then
them?
you can make a case that you don't have to give it back.
How do they have so much power?
It's a government agency.
Smithsonian is a government. Oh, I didn't even know. I thought it was a private agency. So there's no official story as to why this area of the Grand Canyon is off limits.
For your safety,
The
is all
forbidden zone, they call it.
Yeah, it's all I can find.
That's
I'm looking
fucking
into
weird.
that.
That's fucking weird. That this story comes from the very area that's forbidden. That's fucking weird.
I think
What are the odds?
I
you
don't
know?
believe in coincidences, so a lot of these stories come from places you just can't go.
Has anybody tried to hike in?
All the time,
wear
or
camo?
raft in
Yeah, did they get busted?
and busted, yeah, and arrested.
Really?
You could find
Fuck,
you could
man.
find online. I wish I knew the names of a team that went up there. That's who found the black helicopters, and I used them in the video, and I credit them so you can find their videos. They're up there for an hour and a half, trying to find stuff. And what they found up in that forbidden zone is anchored into the ground a giant hook,
Right.
or like a loop.
Yeah.
Like,
I
what
saw
would
that.
you use that for? And that would be to rappel down. That's the only reason that would be there. There's no explanation for what is this. They also found artifacts from that era, from the early 1900s, artifacts that people were there. So it's possible that they rappelled that, like they might have been standing right above that entrance. And there are reverse angles of that rock face that look a little weird. It could be pareidolia, but
What's pareidolia?
pareidolia is the mind's ability to see objects in random noise. You know, it's something we evolved to, to see predators in the forest. That's why if you see a cloud that looks like an Abraham Lincoln,
Right.
it's not Abraham Lincoln. It's pareidolia. But debunkers will always fall on pareidolia. So like the real believers, they hate that word.
God, that would be. Imagine everything would have to be rewritten. If they found some evidence of a lost civilization with no connection to any known civilization that was advanced, that was living in the Grand Canyon.
Did you ever think about going
To the Grand Canyon?
to go and just be an outlaw and go see?
How would you get in, though? I mean, if they have black helicopters and they're scanning the sky or scanning the ground with some sort of a drone or a plane,
We go in, we live.
are you planning something?
No. Hold on.
What
no.
should we do?
I don't have.
I'm in.
I don't have a contract. All right. So this is. It's already dangerous for me sitting here. But I got your back.
If I go.
So the Smithsonian.
Dude, that's weird, huh?
It's always the government, man.
The government. Well, that's
This doesn't exist. If you find something, it doesn't exist
Right.
anymore. Once you tell them about it, it's gone.
yeah. And so
Billions of things under there that
billions
nobody
of
knows
things.
about.
Well, so and it's kind of like the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Right.
The Ark is put
Yeah,
in the
you were saying that.
Smithsonian, man.
Yeah.
It marked box number 6,342.
Yep, it's gone.
I don't know
it
if
just
that's
sits
the
in
number, but
some warehouse somewhere.
yeah, man. And it's so weird because
Nobody knows where it's at.
that's the dark side of the government. That's the dark government
The dark side of the
because they're
government.
hiding the dark stuff. They probably have alien
There's
bodies in there.
Whoa.
What?
To say there's a dark side of the government would imply that there's a light side of the government.
All right, so my bad.
I'm sorry,
It's just a government.
but the Latin definition of government, gover means control, and ment means mind. So, I mean, sure, there's probably a good side of that.
If you're the government. But no, and so
Anyway.
that's really trippy about the whole Grand Canyon. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
and a lot of people didn't know that the Smithsonian is part of the government.
right.
And it, you know, that again goes along the lines of the Vatican and stuff like that. Like the Vatican has a lot of stuff, you know, ancient knowledge buried away.
Right.
And I always feel like I'm beating a dead horse when I say this, but people take away knowledge for some reason. And
There's a
like I
reason
said, if you control the past, you control the present. So it's like they're just slowly chipping away. You know, they're like, now they're talking about bombing Iran. You know, I mean, think about how many ancient artifacts and ancient sites are in Iran.
Oh man, I mean, it's probably
Göbekli Tepe's in Iran, I think.
I mean, just
It's,
in
you
the
know,
Middle East alone, I mean,
it's nuts
it has to
how
be,
much knowledge they're trying to take away from us. So it's anyway. But this stuff with the Grand Canyon, I'm not sure in my own mind that it has anything to do with gold or anything like that. Because what would be the point if you've already taken it and put it in the Smithsonian? Why are you guarding it?
Well, and it's kind of like with the pyramids.
Right.
You know, in our last episode is like, you know, that they had this man that said, oh, you know, and I was even talking to one Ernie once again, and he even knew. He even told me about that guy that I forget what his name is, but he was like, yeah, that man has control over all the pyramids, everything,
Zahi Hawass.
Yeah, that man that has anything and everything to do with what goes on with the
Grand
pyramids.
Chancellor of Research.
Right.
That's what he's called.
Right. So, and that makes.
It's the all-knowing, man. Just like he's the pyramid on the dollar bill with the eye, you know, on the top on the capstone. He's the eye.
He's the eye.
That's Zahi Hawass. He's been on the dollar bill forever. He's the only one that knows anything, man.
About the
I don't like
pyramids.
you, Zahi. We're coming after you, bro.
Right. But it just, you know, it makes kind of, it seems similar. You know, they
It
have
is.
that.
It's the same kind of stuff. I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, who's running what, man? You know, like,
I mean,
why would you be protecting the Grand Canyon or parts of it? You know what I mean? To keep people from falling in, is what they said.
Oh yeah. You know, because people fall in the Grand Canyon everywhere.
You can't fall in if you're already down there.
True that.
They won't let you go down there.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's like you can only have guided tours in certain parts and all that good stuff, and it's supposed to be for safety and
Mule tours.
You know, yeah. I do hear that they have quite the graveyard in the Grand Canyon. People they say at certain spots in the Grand Canyon, you just walk to the edge and you'll see dead bodies that they won't go get it because they can't.
Huh.
It's on train, like people can't get down there. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's true or not. It could be.
It's weird.
Not really. I mean, people kill people all the time.
But yeah, we thought that was kind of interesting, you know?
Yeah. I thought, you know, and we've always had in Phoenix, there's the Superstitious Mountains, which kind of, you know, there's talks of caves and gold and stuff like that.
UFO sightings and stuff up there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and that was, you know, the White Mountains where that guy got abducted back when I was a kid and all that stuff. So
Right.
that's why I was saying that the desert's kind of weird. There's places that you could hide. I think a lot of unknown stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy. This world is full of a lot of,
Unknowns.
you know, stuff that we probably should know about, but certain people don't want us to know about it for some reason. But, you know, that just make us want to know even more. So,
Right. You know, it's that
like
whole
kids. You can't have that. Well, now I want it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't want it at first.
The more you
Now
tell
I
me
want
no,
it. Yep.
the more you tell me no. I want it even more and more
Or
and more.
some adults.
Depending on what it is.
Right.
I mean,
All right. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get into some sports. Yeah.
What's up?
It's like I'm always trying to hit just right
Right
time.
at that right spot. What's up, people?
What's up, everybody? We were
Yeah,
so
yeah.
thankful that you hung with us this
Heck
long.
yeah.
Thanks a
Right
lot.
on. Yeah.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, share if you
Share.
can. We would really appreciate that.
Yeah. Remember always to share, because sharing is caring, and caring is half the battle.
Definitely. And you know our message is very deep and profound, so you
Right.
have to share it.
Yes. And shit.
Okay, maybe the last part's not that, true, but
yeah.
we try.
Hey,
we try with everything we bring
we are
home.
trying to,
Yeah.
it's, So cool, man. So
Anyway.
sports, man.
Yeah, sports.
Freaking Broncos, right? About to take the AFC
Hey, man,
title in.
I don't want to say about to take anything because I don't know. We got to wait. There's still some things that can happen. I just know we're in a position
You're in a very.
that we are in a, we made goals at the beginning of the season, and we're still in a position to be able to complete those goals. That's good. That's as far as I'm going, because I don't ever like to count my chickens before they hatch, man. That's just not my style. Like, until they actually put that.
It's okay. So it's a more likely than not. Just due to the fact that one, the Chargers. How many games? They're only what, 1 game, 2 games back, 1 or 2 games. And you guys play them
I think they're two
One
games back.
2 games. So yeah.
But they beat us 1 game,
right
and we have to play them next week.
next week, and if they beat Houston,
Then they're still in the running. But if Houston wins, then we should be all right.
yeah, and Houston's actually doing pretty decent right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, they don't really have anything to play for.
That's
I
the
don't
thing,
think,
is like
so.
in the NFL, there's a lot of good teams. Nobody's a chump.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, it's well, even look at Phillip Rivers, man. That man can't. I mean,
Phillip Rivers.
he, I don't understand why they brought the man back in.
He's 480 years old, man.
I know. And it's like, well, he knows the playbook from
He
when.
was playing when I was in diapers. Wait. Okay, maybe not. But
The man did come out and put up some effort, but yeah, I
I didn't like him, man. I hated
Oh,
Phillip
I can't
Rivers,
stand Phillip
but, hey,
Rivers.
man,
I
you came back. You
yeah,
did the old man thing.
yeah.
I'm proud of you, bro. Like, good for you, dude.
I'll give you that. I have
know?
never been a Phillip Rivers fan. He just has that face. It just kind of he has an.
You
Aaron
do have
Rodgers.
that face, Phillip.
Just want to punch him in the face. I'm
Sorry, man.
Yep.
Love you,
Sorry.
dude. But at the same time, it's like,
Yeah.
kind of got that face. But you know it. You own it. When you talk trash, you use it. So it's all good. I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, man. And he was one of the biggest trash talkers too.
Bro, he still was. The other
you know,
night he was talking trash.
and
He's
it's
like
funny 'cause
yelling at the refs. He's like, "Oh yeah, right."
And he doesn't
yeah,
curse,
right. Oh, it's like,
which is
get him.
funny, right?
Huh?
He doesn't curse.
No.
He's
It's
which
awesome.
is funny.
He
Yeah.
just
well,
tears
no,
you up, makes you feel worse because he didn't curse.
because you're like, you're
man.
not even cursing. You're like,
right.
doggone it.
What is the goddamn thing? Yo, dirty birdies out there, you poopy dupes.
That's awesome, though, man. Hey, man, Phil, cool, man. But yeah,
Good for you,
you
Phillip.
just have that face. Sorry.
But yeah, the Broncos, they,
It's going to be
it
an
seems
interesting
like
playoffs.
everybody expects them to come out and put up 48 points on somebody. That's not going to happen. It's not who we are. When we won the Super Bowl 10 years ago, it wasn't who we were then either.
No.
And it's just, it is frustrating. It's hard being a Bronco fan sometimes. But like I said, we're in a good position. The Avalanche also are killing it. They set a record, the most points before the Christmas break
Oh,
in
yeah?
NHL history.
Holy moly.
Yeah. So that's
that's
pretty damn
insane.
good.
That's
And everybody's like, well, it's just a streak. It's just a streak. It's like, well, it's been almost half the season. And
That's a crazy. Yeah, I was
not
gonna
really
say
a streak, man.
that's a crazy streak. I've never
It's
seen.
not a streak.
I've never seen anybody, any team, kind of come out like how the Avalanche have this year.
Right.
It's just on fire, man.
Well, like the last couple days, I think, or a couple of years, I think everybody thought, this was our team. This is what it was. But it's like, I think we really needed Landeskog back, man.
Well, right.
Whether he was going to score 50 goals or not, that's not the point. It's his leadership. It's his tenacity. Man, that dude.
It's just something about, just the way that.
I don't know. I saw this documentary the other day with him on it. And he's just got this look.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Is that the look?
This is like, don't even look at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't mess with them, especially don't mess with them.
It's insane that, I mean, he came back mid-season last year, right? And
yeah, it was, I think, in the playoffs.
Yeah, I thought it was like a couple games before, but maybe it was just for the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, it was still just you could see just how the team just meshed better with him being there, and just and obviously wanting him to be in the, knowing that he's suffering, wanting to be on the ice. You guys want him to be on the ice, and it's got to affect everybody.
Such a freak accident too, man.
Well, right,
the weirdest thing to happen.
Well, and then to hold on to him for that long too. I mean, it was like, a couple years that he was just, basically sitting on the bench, healing and getting better. Not a lot of teams will sit there and take that time with you. They just cut you.
Right.
So, I mean, good for the Avs and good for the whole organization as well. I'm sure everybody's like, oh, they're gonna take the cup. They're gonna take the cup. They're gonna take the cup. I'm not gonna say that because I remember there was a team a few years ago that was just killing it, and they got taken out in the first round of the playoffs. I think it was the Lightning or something like that, and they just were crushing that season. And it just just goes to show you it's a whole new season. Season's done and over. Playoffs start. Anything.
It's a totally new season. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But
all right.
Killing it.
Go Avs, go Broncos.
Go Cardinals, man. They play the
Hope everybody had a merry... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys still have one game to lose.
Two. Tomorrow and next week.
Oh.
Yeah, there's still 2 more games.
I thought they played today.
Do they? No, I think they play tomorrow.
Okay.
Cincinnati, I think. I don't know. But either way, I mean, I still love my Cardinals, so I will love them.
What's up, everybody?
What's
Thanks
happening?
for hanging with us.
Yeah. What's happening? All right. Y'all ready for this one?
What?
For strange facts you may have never known. I'll do the effect. I don't care. I like it. Anyways, so a strange fact you may have never have known. Eating too many carrots may turn you orange. It's a fact. A strange one. Right?
Holy shite.
That's crazy, huh?
That is nuts, man.
Yeah.
Orange people like Donald Trump have eaten too many carrots.
Maybe that's how they get the dye for the tanning stuff, is they get it from carrots.
Carrot peels.
Carrots, yeah, man. Carrot juice.
Too much keratin in your skin makes you orange.
Crazy.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Huh. So
that is crazy, man.
Well, I mean, you don't eat too many of them. You'll be all right.
Right.
Yeah. They are good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like carrots. I like cooked carrots, man. Like
carrots
in a stew. They've been in a beef stew all day. Not a beef stew, but like a...
I like beef, like a beef stew or beef soup or something like that. Oh, man. Roast.
In a crock pot.
Yeah. But, like our like a Yankee pot roast. That's actually pretty good too.
What?
Where like a Yankee pot roast instead. It just where it's not so much fluid is like a stew or a soup or anything like that. It just sits in there and the carrots absorb all the fatty juiciness from the beef. It makes them all nice and soft and stuff like that. So
Why is it called Yankee?
I don't know.
Because there's no water in it.
I don't know. I just know it was called Yankee pot roast. I got that
Maybe
from
that's the strange fact I didn't know.
well, now that's two strange facts. There's actually called Yankee pot roast. It was on that cartoon called Blondie. That was his favorite thing that Blondie would make him was Yankee pot roast.
Who?
Blondie, the cartoon strip from remember newspapers? And they like the Sunday, and he was actually a comic book strip character. It was called Blondie. Man, you're only 3 years younger than I am, man. You should know this stuff, sir. So, anyways, yeah, it was his favorite thing. It was Dagwood was his name, and it was the cartoon strip was called Blondie, and Dagwood, was married to Blondie, and it was his favorite meal was the Yankee pot roast.
Dagwood sandwiches.
Dagwood, well, right, dude.
Is that where they came from?
The big old sandwiches, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man. See, there we go. 3 facts, y'all. Probably
the trifecta.
the trifecta.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
That's awesome.
All right.
Well, hey, again, we love you guys. Thank you so
yes,
much
for
for
sure.
checking
Thanks,
in with us, watching.
Right.
Hopefully, we didn't infect your brain too much.
Yeah, man. It'll happen.
We hope
though.
everybody had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Happy
and they
holidays,
have a great and fantastic New Year holiday, but
Be safe.
an even better actual New Year
Yeah. Be safe out there, y'all.
for sure.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Woo!